Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Boise State's offense will get the first crack at it here. Looking for space. It's Huff. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the...
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Takes a hit as he fires. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Looking to throw, it's Everett. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quick screen to the speed route wide. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that.
Moving toward the end zone and fumble! They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Good, right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's taken out of bounds at the 48. A really good return gets it close to midfield. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will take the field for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy's a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find the...
There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll go to the ground. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. To the air. It's Everett. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Broncos are on the move.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
The give on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Absolutely perfect. That brings them to within 1. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll give it to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. He's up to 57 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Got the first down and more. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. And And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught, close to the marker, it's Isaac. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. They'll try the run. On the move at the 30. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He's got it on the right. Turning it up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Hey, no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. On the one hand, it's good to get points, but you can't keep settling for field goals on these drives if you want to win the football game. Dropping back, it's Everett. Under fire. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Broncos headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Out of the gun, the inside give. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see?
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They've put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive all the way to the end zone. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's the handoff. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Going downfield for the big play. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Here's the pressure. Took a shot as he threw. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring out 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Field goal is good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Back to throw, it's Everett. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Grabbed over the middle, it's Evanson. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Broncos will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Got his man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Isaac. They've got the 1st down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Looking for room at the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs. They're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
It's caught. Touchdown, Rebels! And the route is on.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Using the quick game. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Off play action. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure.
And he strides
of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Might be calling a hot route. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. He fires to the left side. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the beatdown has ensued.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside is 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Scanning the field is Everett. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Look out, he's got room. Running through cut. Another broken tackle. Racing to the right. Past the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Boise State.
And man, what a game-changing tight play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Gets it past the marker. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
This one's complete. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Going over the top. Catch inside the 25. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It's complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Was to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Rebels! And the pummeling has started.
Number 8.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Boise State, 20.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Unloads quickly. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
He had a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back, knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Quick release on the RPO.
That RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And the Broncos have this offense rolling. To the air, it's Everett. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking down the middle. The short hands, it's Evanson. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And how about the complementary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football game.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And
this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. They'll try to run it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Goes to the option. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And it starts with the kick, right? You got to kick the top of the football, get a good bounce, get kind of lucky, right? Like it's got to bounce off the guys, and the kick team was ready, pounced on the football. They got the ball and got some momentum.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. There he goes. At the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. To throw, it's Everett. Here's a heat. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down cover. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he's got it! Touchdown, Broncos! They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
No, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy's explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the guy.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Breaks into the open. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. He's got him. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. It's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game 1, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Oh, they're after him. Firing deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Everett. Under fire. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. First priority is to take care of the ball here. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
Offside defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Makes the catch down the right side. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch.
He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10.
Military stunt.
Looking for a man. It's Everett. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Rush is on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He wants a big play here late. Picked off to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working that left side now. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Back to throw, it's Everett. Fires to the right. Got a wide open receiver. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. Touchdown, Boise State. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're